A motion on a matter of national importance regarding the insecurity and killing of border riders and business people in Teso South constituency. Honorable Speaker, insecurity and the targeted killing of border riders has been on the rise in Teso South constituency, where frightful residents have been witnessing dastardly attacks and cold-blood murder of border riders and in some cases business people. Honorable Speaker, according to the reports, the gang has been targeting motorcycle riders, particularly Bajaj Boxer model. The gangs attack with crude weapons, killing them and dumping their bodies besides roads, in thickets, sugar plantations, maize plantations, and sometimes across the border in Uganda. After killing them, the gangs rob them of their motorcycles, and the survivors of the savage attacks have been left nursing threatening injuries. Honorable Speaker, all incidences involve riders who have purchased motorcycles from credit vendors who offer flexible payment plans. And incidentally, they are killed immediately they clear the loans or when they are almost through with the loan repayments. This pattern paints a probably well-coordinated collusion between some creditors and some criminal gangs to track targeted motorbikes, kill the owners, and repossess them for resale to other clients who might likely suffer the same fate as the initial owners. It is no wonder that whenever an owner of a motorcycle is killed, his motorcycle tracker is also immediately dismembered, making the motorcycle untraceable. Honorable Speaker, the spate of killings of border riders is making business a death trap, not just in Teso South constituency, but also in other parts of the country. In the last 1 month, at least 8 people have been killed and robbed of motorcycles, while 50 others have been injured. Among those who have fallen prey to this scheme are Mr. Emmanuel Ekisa of ID number 333245538 from Ekipor village, Mr. Samuel Ongala of ID number 2664324 from Asiriam village, Mr. Stephen Sande of ID number 39721012 from Angorom village, also Mr. John Bakwa from Angorom ward, Mr. Bernard Ocheng from Siaya, he was also a border in Busia, he was killed. Mr. David Ocheng from Siaya as well. Mr. Kyle Olubai from Agolot village, he has gone missing, he went missing with his bicycle. Up to today, he has not been traced. Mr. Peter Maina, a businessman who was shot in his shop at Ojami Center. Honorable Speaker, this trend is worrying. And we cannot sit as leaders in this country and watch as young, vibrant, hard-working young Kenyans are being killed for no apparent reason. Honorable Speaker, Chapter 4 of the Constitution on the Bill of Rights is very clear. Article 26, 1 to 3, that everyone has a right to life and that no person should be, 1 to 3, should be deprived of life intentionally. Honorable Speaker, we know that transport, border transport is a very popular means of transport, not only in the rural areas, but also in the urban centers. And Honorable Speaker, over time, this business has evolved. And they play a very critical role in the transport sector, very significant in development of this country. And Honorable Speaker, the border sector is a major player in this space because it creates employment. Most of these young people who have been killed innocently, they are breadwinners in their families. They are the ones taking care of school fees for their siblings, putting food on the tables. And if we look at the country, the state in which we are today, statistics on unemployment by 2022 was at 5.5%. Universities continue to release graduates every year. TVETs continue to release graduates every year. Same to all other middle-level colleges. There is serious unemployment, and these young people are trying to create employment for themselves and for others. But going by what is happening, Honorable Speaker, this insecurity is not only affecting businesses, it is affecting livelihoods across the country. Honorable Speaker, as I approach conclusion, I want to say that there is a need, probably this is the right time for the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Interior to come together and develop a proper policy framework to manage, to govern, to regulate, to administer the operations of the border sector. Because despite its growth and evolvement over time, this sector is still, the border business, they are still operating as an informal sector within the transport ministry. There is very minimum legislation to regulate the operations of the border. The border riders must be able to operate in a secure environment where their lives and the lives of their customers are protected, so that together we can build the economy. Honorable Speaker, it is really very sad, and as I conclude, I want to send my condolences to all the families that have lost their loved ones through this unwarranted, horrifying scenes that we have witnessed in Busia County, Teso being one area that has really felt and suffered and lost majority of them. And Honorable Speaker, I just call upon the security agencies to do something about it and think outside the box and develop certain strategies that may help to address this menace. Probably it is time that the sector is organized such that when the border is leaving the stage, probably they should have designated stages where when the border rider leaves the stage with a client, it is known whom he is carrying, whom he is ferrying. So that when he is found dead, his body is collected the next morning, it is known who was he carrying, whom was he ferrying, and to which destination. At this time where we have technology, we have the phones, we have the apps, it is possible to record everything and send to the office so that it is known who was being carried at what time to which destination. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I now call upon...
No, we don't need a seconder. You beg to move.